Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter. Hello, fine folks. This is Freedom Fighter, and welcome to Goldilocks Global Banking News. I am your host. Folks, Goldilocks yet again is sharing some very important information regarding the development of the RV. This time, today, from the G20 nations. That's right, the G20. However, before we get into that, I must share with you how excited we are for our members who came into the room today, the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues room, and surprisingly shared their updates on meeting with wealth managers. Yes, the bankers who will be exchanging their currency. These were several members that we had no idea were in the background, lurking and quiet, taking notes with the other members who shared their success stories of meeting with wealth managers, these bankers that are going to be exchanging their currency when the RV happens, with wealth managers and private client wealth managers who is gathering their portfolios and profiles so that once they exchange their currency, they'll be able to manage and grow their wealth. Members have taken the questions that we've shared within the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues room that Wiley has shared. And lo and behold, we have members that all of a sudden came out of the woodworks, popped from behind the trees, saying, wow, I had an amazing appointment today with my wealth manager. I'm just waiting for the RV to happen. Folks, the link is in the description right at the top. You can join for free, yes, gratis. Cost you nothing but time. Come with an open heart, an open mind, and as Wiley says, wipe your feet at the door. And we will welcome you with open arms and share the love and excitement that we are able to enjoy in the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues room. There are many members that will wrap their arms around you and help you because they have already met with their wealth managers, the bankers. Yes, the bankers, the bankers who will exchange their currency and manage their wealth. They've already met with them. Why not you? Now let's get to the G20 that Goldilocks is talking about. And we're wrapping this up with how Goldilocks is sharing with us how the RV is transpiring. And then in the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues room, we're educating our members to meet with the bankers. Let's jump right into it. Goldilocks is sharing that while the Financial Stability Board's chair, the chair for the G20 nations, they are encouraging the G20 nations to fully implement the reforms, the global reforms that are necessary and related to the quantum financial system, which absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, is tied into the RV. The Financial Stability Board monitors and assesses vulnerabilities affecting the global financial system for which our currencies will be exchanged into, and proposes actions needed to address any vulnerabilities or issues. Folks, they are making sure that the G20 nations are on top of making sure there's no vulnerabilities or issues within the new quantum financial system, especially before we exchange into it. The G20 works to address major issues related to the global economy. I know some of you are aware of this, such as international financial stability, climate change, mitigation, and sustainable development. Key points about the Financial Stability Board's chair. Remember, this is the G20 that oversees all countries and their currencies. They oversee what's called a broad scope, which are the agreed reforms that refer to a wider set of financial regulations developed by the G20, not just digital economy specific policies. Remember, and this is something that Goldilocks has been sharing for quite some time, these regulations that are needed in order for the RV to happen, the regulations that are needed for the quantum financial system to be fully implemented. The Financial Stability Board monitors and addresses the risk related to the quantum financial system, such as crypto assets, which you all are seeing. Cryptocurrencies going through the roof right now. Goldilocks has been preparing and sharing this with us for several years, and we are finally here. There's a major focus from the G20 on the implementation of these reforms. Remember, Iraq at this moment is 95% complete of implementing their economic reforms, and they have committed to finalize it by the end of this year. The primary message to ensure that all G20 members are fully and consistently applying these reforms related to the quantum financial system, there's a broader message, folks, to ensure the implementation of all regulations and reforms, which encompass issues like digital assets, cryptocurrencies, cross-border payments, which is our paper currencies. Cross-border. Remember, if you have one currency and you're exchanging it and trading it for another in another country across another border, that's a cross-border payment. And the technology included within it to make sure that within the quantum financial system, the new financial system, that the regulations are implemented so that the old financial system is merged into the new financial system with the proper regulations in place to protect our money in the new financial system. So in other words, Goldilocks is sharing, the Financial Stability Board is calling on the G20 to begin the process of implementation of the new digital economy that was agreed upon months ago. So they are requesting, the Financial Stability Board is requesting the G20 to quote unquote flip the switch on the digital economy, on the quantum financial system, and the regulations needed. Many legislative laws have gone into play since the Financial Stability Board and the G20 agreed upon these reforms months ago. They're now at the point where they're asking the G20 to move, get out of the way, and flip the switch on the global regulations and the laws that they agreed upon. This is one of several steps, pieces to the RV puzzle that is needed. And we're grateful that now the G20 is being encouraged to do their part and implement these regulations. Think of the major nations around the world, which all currencies, yes, the dinar, Yes, the dong and other currencies. Those nations trade and do business with the G20 nations. They are now asking the G20 to get moving. We are under the premise to understand and know that the G20 is on board because they know what is coming. Folks, be well, be kind, be in love. Most importantly, unconditional love. Be well.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.